TikTok is a Chinese Trojan horse that is infecting the entire world. Not their machines, not the phones, or not the PCs that they're running on, but instead the minds that are using the app. The app itself is malicious, in my opinion. Just because some certain code doesn't give your computer a virus or doesn't necessarily harm your machine or make it into a botnet, doesn't mean that it doesn't harm your brain. And that's exactly what's happening with TikTok. Now, a lot of you don't know this. Actually, I can guarantee almost all of you don't know this. The app TikTok in China is not called TikTok. It doesn't work the same way that we see in the rest of the world. The homeland that it was created in by their parent company ByteDance is actually called Douyin. It's an entirely different app. It works entirely different as well. It might look the same, might have the same logo in a sense, but the app itself works entirely different. Did you know that if you're under the age of 14 and you live in China and you use the app Douyin, it actually respects your time. It doesn't show you bad videos. It doesn't show you any videos on softcore pornography, on violence, on drugs like how it's showing the rest of the world. It actually shows you videos on building, on education, on robotics, on patriotism, on building things, on being a good person. And every few swipes on the app, it'll say, hey, do you want to stop and do something else? There's a mandatory 5-second pause when you're on the app to give you the chance to think, maybe scrolling today isn't the best idea and I should get up and actually do something with my life. The app encourages you to be a better person because China actually had a huge crackdown on their algorithms of the companies that they make for the applications. Like, it's funny because Douyin was made inside of China. And the only place in the entire world where it respects you as a person is inside of China, not anywhere else. As you're scrolling through the application and you realize, oh, it's 10 p.m., the app closes. There's opening and closing hours of the TikTok app in China if you're under the age of 14 because it wants you to go to sleep. It wants you to be healthy. It wants you to be thinking about positive and good things, learning something from the app. And there's a 40-minute timer on the app itself. So every day you can only spend 40 minutes on Douyin. That's it. You can't overdo that. It'll lock you out of the app and that's it. You're literally done. So not only is there a limit in how much you can use it per day, not only is there waking and closing hours for the application, and not only is it actually good with the videos that it's showing you to make you a more smart intellectual person, but the rest of the entire world is getting infected by this malicious form of code. A lot of you don't understand when I say this. A lot of people still ask me till this day that are using TikTok on the daily to say, what's wrong with the app? It's so funny. Look at this video. And they show me some really cringe 6-year-old humor video and they start laughing at it. The app itself is a virus, right? It's not going to infect your phone. It's not going to infect your computer or your television that you're watching it on, but it's going to infect your mind. The Wall Street Journal actually made a report of TikTok where they made their own machine learning algorithm. They made literally 100 accounts and they found out exactly what TikTok was showing them per account. They put the accounts at 13 years old. When you make your account and you put your age, they showed that they were definitely a minor and TikTok was knowingly pushing softcore pornography, adult videos, drug-related videos, and violent videos to minors. In every other country, like I said, but their own, which is why I say that it's an app that is purely psychological warfare, because this app is a Trojan horse. The same way that a Trojan horse works in real life or on a computer where it's an actual virus, it gets sent to all these different countries, right, including the USA because of our internet freedoms where we legally can use an app like TikTok, and then it exploits our freedoms by making our youth increasingly more stupid, more violent, and more radicalized, and more polar opposites from each other because they can weaken the rest of the world at the same time strengthening their own with the same exact app. It's like they sent over code to a different country to weaken the entire country because they know that there's nothing they're going to do about it. Now, they know physically that they can't do anything right to any other country physically because of our defense systems, but they do know that because of our freedoms, they can easily exploit that and just put an app on the App Store. And when we all start downloading it with their crazy marketing tactics, like putting TikTok on the video itself or putting it after the video so everybody can recognize the brand and the logo, they can then exploit us because we all have the app downloaded to our phones. And not only that, but we are extremely addicted to it. It's shortening people's attention spans. It's making them more violent. It's showing them adult content, even though they're minors, and TikTok knows exactly what they're doing according to a Wall Street Journal study. It's making people more violent. Now, I myself was a first-hand victim of a violent trend that was going around on TikTok called the Orbeez Challenge, where people would freeze Orbeez bullets, which is like a little gel water bullet. They would freeze it to make it hard, put it into a Orbeez gun and start spraying, shooting random people outside of their car window, recording it and posting it on TikTok so they can get some likes and views from other people, because it's a trend. It's just a challenge, bro. That's just how it works. I got actually shot in the eye with one of those bullets, and it was a very serious matter. Hopefully right now, I don't think I have any permanent vision problems. I did get it checked out, so I should be okay at the moment. But it did hurt at the moment, and I literally thought I almost lost a portion of my vision. I was seeing a black, like little ghost black figure in front of my eye because I got shot by an Orbeez bullet from a TikTok trend. Now, this is the stuff that's happening around the entire world because of the app called TikTok, except the country that it was made in. Now, in China, the app makes you smart. It shows you cool science experiments. It makes you a good person. It turns off at 10 p.m. It turns on at 6 a.m. Every few swipes, it says, stop. Do you want to leave the app and do something else with your life? And you only got 40 minutes to use it every single day. But in the USA, and every other place in the world that I can't personally speak for, it's destroying our youth. In my opinion, the app knows exactly what it's doing. The government in that country knows exactly what they're doing. It's funny because it was going to get banned here. It was going to get banned in the USA because we knew exactly what they were doing. They were trying to collect the data off of us, which they collect a copious, extensive, insanely invasive amount of data on us that they're then aggregating and giving to their parent government, the Chinese Communist Party, which is really scary. Now, it's one thing for us to get data collected by companies like Facebook, but it's another thing for another country to be doing this with malicious intent, taking it for their own, and then figuring out how they can use psychological plays to make us weaker, to make us more bitter at each other, to make us more violent, to make us more angry, to get us addicted to drugs at an earlier age, or even pornography at an earlier age, while at the same time strengthening their own. TikTok is a very scary app. It is a Trojan horse. It is psychological warfare. And I'm saying this scientifically. Thank you for watching this video. If you have TikTok installed on your phone, uninstall it. If any of your friends have it installed on their phone, send them this video. Show them that life is better without this app. Maybe there's not going to be any changes, any law changes in our country, but the only thing that can change is us, because we got free will and we can take choices for ourselves. So if our government officials are not going to do anything about this, if senators are not going to do anything about this, then we have to take action upon ourselves. Just because something is legal does not mean that it's healthy for you. Thank you for watching this video. Stay dreaming, stay lucid. I'm out. Peace.